It's Generation 8 reveal day. Time to get the champagne out.
I wanna be the very best.
Pikachu?
No one ever was. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
It's Generation 8 reveal day, I hope. I know I'm probably a little bit behind, but remember, I live in Australia, so I am behind everybody. Nintendo have dropped the Pokemon Direct. I haven't seen it yet, so I am really behind. So let's just jump straight into it and pray to God we've got what we wanted after all this time. Come on, everybody.
Welcome to the Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Yes, hello. Nice to meet you.
Today, I would like to share some very special information with all of you.
Just give us the info
Pokemon
now.
trainers all around the globe have already enjoyed many adventures in the various regions of the Pokemon world.
Oh, it's definitely Gen 8 reveal. It has to be.
Along the way, trainers have encountered many different Pokemon, battled against countless other Pokemon trainers, and experienced stories all their own.
Yeah, not the best stories, but go on.
And this year, a new Pokemon journey will begin for all of you.
There we go. Happy days.
We've prepared a special video to welcome you to the setting of your next adventure. Please, take a look.
I honestly hope it's not called King and Queen. I pray it's not. Route 1, obviously. Oh, is it in Holland? I see a windmill. It could be Amsterdam themed. Nice little cottage. That's far too big for him. It's like a trunk. That's going to bring back problems on. Oh, look at that. There's a London theme, it looks like. Oh, the gyms are back. Oh, the graphics look fantastic. They look top notch. There's good old Pikachu. Oh, it looks a bit cel shaded as well. Usual noises around. Oh, the trainers are back at how they've done at Sun and Moon. Okay, so it looks like the usual mechanics are around. The designs look fantastic of the world. Oh, I'm really impressed with that. Are we playing football? He looked like he had goalie gloves on there. Soccer, depending on where you are. So there looks like a London-esque theme. Industrial region? Oh, why is this the starters? The fuck is that? Is that a bunny? This is the water one. Oh, brilliant. Could that be a water ghost? Maybe. I don't know. It's definitely the water. It's a little lizard who looks depressed. Fantastic. Here's the grass one. Oh, that's like a little monkey. Oh, I like that. I like the design for the grass one. So there are three. A bunny, a lizard, and a monkey. Pokemon Sword and Shield. Right, happy day. So it wasn't called King and Queen. I'll take that. I don't know if they were leaked Sword and Shield. I pray to God they weren't. But that's quite good. But the UK theme,
Today,
maybe.
we are pleased to announce all new entries in the main series of Pokemon RPGs for Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Sword,
I love the designs.
Pokemon
They look
Shield.
brilliant.
And for an introduction to the adventure that awaits you in these games, I'd like to ask this next guest to tell you more.
Ooh, special guest. Oh, that is a sexy red jacket.
And I have been working as the producer for these titles.
Please tell me you wear that
we at
jacket to
Game Freak
work.
are hard at work on the development of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. For the veteran Pokemon trainers who have experienced so many adventures with us up until now. For the new trainers who held a Pokeball for the first time in the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu game, or the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
I don't think you held a
And
Pokeball
for
like
all
that.
those out there looking to become Pokemon trainers for the first time. These games will be new entries in the Pokemon series. Role-playing games that will get any player fired up and excited.
No, it's just a basic intro, really, just to get everyone
Since these
up
are
for the
new
game.
entries, naturally, you'll find that they take
It'd be
place
nice
in
to
a
actually
new
see
region
more of the
with
world
never
and
before seen
more of the
Pokemon
more of the
living
gameplay,
here,
really.
and new adventures you've yet to experience.
Are there any new mechanics?
So let's
Mega
turn to the
Evolution,
director of these
Z
games,
moves.
our own Mr. Omori, to hear more.
Oh,
I'm
I don't want to see
Omori,
people.
Game Freak. I'm working as the director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
To be fair, you've done all the work, so I really should hear from what you want
The
to say.
setting of these games is known as the Galar region.
Galar region. Oh, that looks
Galar
pretty
is an
cool.
expansive region with many environments.
Oh, I see. So there's them in the middle now. That's the UKS themed. That looks really good, actually. I like the artwork, I like the design. I take it you're going to be starting from the bottom, heading up.
The people and Pokemon live here, and they've worked together to develop the
I just
industries
love the
in the region.
design. Look at that. That looks brilliant.
Here in this region, you'll visit gyms with the newly discovered Pokemon you choose to be your first partner, aiming for the enviable and admirable title
Oh, hang
of
on.
champion.
It looks like going back,
Let's
there was a
get to know
grass.
the Pokemon that could be
Walking
your
back
next
into the grass. Oh, we're going to go into the stars again.
The chimp Pokemon, Grookey. This mischievous Pokemon
Grookey.
is full
I
of
like
boundless
that.
curiosity. The rabbit Pokemon, Scorbunny, which is always running about, bursting with energy.
Score Bunny.
And the
It's good to have the
water
Zodiac theme.
Pokemon, Sobble. It's a bit timid, shooting out attacks as it hides itself.
I was going to say, it looked timid. Sobble, I like that name as well.
Choose one of these
So they're the
distinct
new
Pokemon
guys.
to be your trusty
Doesn't
partner
have the
and
types,
set
though,
out
as in,
across
like, the
Galar
secondary
region
types that they
on
have
a
them.
new adventure. Along the way, there will be many more never-before-seen Pokemon waiting to meet you and be discovered. As we work on the development of these games,
So we're not seeing any other ones, I don't think.
the greatest Pokemon experience yet. We're challenging ourselves to try new things, while still treasuring what makes Pokemon special.
And what
we
are the
hope
new
you'll all be
things?
looking forward to the adventures awaiting you in the Galar region.
So, what did you think?
Ugh, well, I'm happy there's Gen 8 news. The game looks great. Oh, late 2019. Okay, so that's probably going to be November, December. Probably November, really, so everyone can get happy days for
That's
Christmas.
not all you'll have to look forward to in 2019. We've got plenty in the works for the Pokemon brand that we hope will delight you. Thank you all for tuning in today.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that's it. So that's what we've got. What does everyone think? I think my initial reaction of it all, I don't know really. Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely made up. Absolutely made up. We finally got the Gen 8 reveal. We've wanted that for so long. I'm also made up that Nintendo got to release it on their terms. That is the one thing I've been going on about for so long, is that it should be on Nintendo terms and not that it's been leaked. Yes, this UK theme seems to have come out a little bit, but I don't think it is really UK themed. You know, you can argue the Sword and Shield, you could argue that one town, but apart from that, there was a windmill, which could, we didn't have windmills. That was like an Amsterdam thing. Although, did we have windmills in the UK? I don't know. But either way, it's not called King and Queen. It didn't seem like we came from a castle which was being branded around, which is great. So, the stars didn't get leaked either, which was good. Let's talk about the stars quickly. What do I think of them? I'm okay with two of them. The bunny is going down I can't remember, Score Bunny, I think it was called. That's going down that Zodiac themed theory as always. It stands out completely, again, like Linton, from the other ones being absolutely bright white. I do like the designs of the other two, especially the monkey. Grookle? I didn't write this down. I think it's called Grookle. I love the designs of them. It'd be nice to know what type it was. I can see that at the moment being a fighting type, but along with grass. I really would like to see if that water one, Sobble, is a ghost. That'd be really interesting. Now, the main thing Nintendo have got to try and do is make sure those the evolutions don't get leaked. They did for Sun and Moon. I know they were out straight away. I know Incineroar was out quite quickly. We haven't seen anything of a team yet. Is there like Team Rocket, Team Aqua, Team, all the bad ones? Are there going to be any of them? I assume there will be. We have to wait and see. But let's look at what we saw so far. The world looks fantastic. I'm really chuffed of how it looks. It's like a step up from Let's Go Pikachu, because only you had to work on the basic what we had in Red and Blue. That looked really good. It looked like a really immersive world, and you saw the detail at one point of like the water. They really look like they've made a real effort here. They've got the full power of the Switch. Yes, it's not as powerful as the PS4 and Xbox, but it's still powerful enough to make graphics like that. It looks like they're staying with the main traditional formula. They're not changing the RPG elements, and they shouldn't really, because if you did, that's not really Pokemon, and that's what we've come to expect. All veteran players, that is what we want, and it'd be a bit stupid if you change the formula, having Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee just been done. For the rest of it, well, that soccer theme, he's going into the stadium in a kit, and he looked like a goalie gloves. That seems interesting. I don't know what that's about. There was a shot of Lucario punching a Tyranitar. I'm doing this all from memory on the ground, so whether that's probably going to be linked. I can't see how it's not linked. What else did we see? It seems like the world-wise, you're starting from the bottom and going up to the top. I can't see how they're going to make you go, you'll go midway, then go back down again, then go to the top, then go back down to the bottom. So it could be that you start from bottom to top. Character designs, there's no idea yet if it's customizable. I suspect from looking at those two models, I think they will be. Although that big trunk on their back surely needs to be customized. That is not practical. Can you imagine if it was full? Doof! They're going to be falling over. Poor 10-year-olds can't be carrying that much weight. It'll absolutely kill them. I'm just thinking, is there anything else that came about? There wasn't much. There was one thing, I mentioned it earlier. It looked like they ran through the grass. So it looks like we're back, we ran through the grass and a Pokemon came out. So it looks like we could be back to the same old running through the grass, trying to find out what we had. So it's not following the Let's Go visions and hopes that we all had. I love that. I thought that was brilliant. But I think the reason for that, because if you have Pokemon all running around the screen, it takes up a lot of memory, it takes up a lot of power. I think if anyone knows and played Let's Go and went into the Viridian Forest, when there was a lot of Pokemon on the screen, the game frame rate just dropped dramatically. So I think in order to make sure they get the best game they can, they've had to say, look, it's back down to grass rather than running around, which is a shame, but if that is the way they're going, I understand. At the end of the day, we just had to keep running around the grass rather than sitting there having a drink, waiting for something to appear. So ultimately, I'm happy with it. I love the designs of Pokemon Sword and Shield. I love the way it is. It'd be interesting what that wolf is about. That's got to signify something. Where that could be the the Uber for that game. Just looking at them now, I can't see the different design. The wolves. So it just could just be one wolf. We'll have to wait and see. I'll probably be getting Sword. Sounds more aggressive, so I'll probably be getting that version. And late the end of the year, I just suspect that's going to be November. It'll tie into when they can sell the consoles together, which is quite smart, which only makes sense. But yeah, so happy days. Gen 8 is finally here. I'm glad that Nintendo got to release this on their terms, and we'll also now have to wait and see when any more information comes out. And with these things, they could just drop at any time. Now, I remember with Sun and Moon, they just kept dropping stuff randomly. So happy days, it's out. Let's enjoy it. I'm sure more people will do more critical analysis than I will. I might do, I don't know, we'll wait and see. But for me, I'm happy it's out, so happy days. So everyone, get that champagne out. Let's get celebrating. Let's get speculating. And until next time, everybody, if you like these videos, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see you later.